Hi everybody, I'm Mark Van Leer at the Stardust Resort and Casino with my special guest Carlos Mercado.
Hey, hi everyone, welcome to Las Vegas.
Our match today is Daniel Sanchez of Spain, who's a 29-year-old, and his opponent is Miguel Torres, age 33, originally from Colombia, now living in New York, who was the runner-up in the most recent U.S. National Championship.
Yeah, I think we're going to have a real nice match here between two young players. Torres is basically here as much as we know him, just coming up, and Dani Sanchez already being a world champion on 98. We'll see what happens. They're just lagging for the break, and it seems that it's going to be pretty close, and I think it's Sanchez's turn.
Practically froze it.
Yeah, can't beat that. I think the player that wins the lag is gonna take
shoot with the white ball.
Yeah, with the white ball.
That's a change in the rules this year.
Yeah, last two I remember was a yellow ball.
Well, I asked the officials why they'd done that, and they said it was because it was only the BWA and the Netherlands and some of the other places like that were using the white ball. In France and in Spain and in Greece and in Italy, everybody used the white, so they changed it so that there'd be count.
Okay, well, I don't think that'll make much of a difference, but that's the way the rules are, and
yeah,
it seems like Sanchez had a nice break.
Yeah, hit near perfect break. Because because he can go long, he can afford to hit the red really thin and beat the kiss that way.
Let's see if he's just trying to make that point or position the red somewhere. It looks like he's got it.
Yeah, the red's not in a bad spot. He certainly didn't send it to a big area where it was big, but he kept that out of the bad areas.
Yeah. What do you think he'll do here? He's got an option to go off the red here, spin it a little bit, come here. I think he's going for...
Draw it in? Looks like just three cushions, right?
Yeah, three cushions off the...
Drive the yellow around the red?
Yeah.
Like that. Little draw. Perfect. Boy, he's looking good already.
It's a good start.
Well, that wasn't so fortunate.
No, he ended up too close to the red ball.
Yeah, I don't see what he's going to do here.
Oh no, from this, I think he
play off the yellow.
Off the yellow, but
it looks to me like he can probably bring it over.
You think
and come in short enough? Go ahead. Yeah.
You think he has a chance to go this way?
Yeah, maybe.
I thought he was too close to the...
No, no, he's going off the other side. He's going to snap it out of the corner and come in short.
I see.
Oh, no, you're right.
No, he went for my shot.
And hit it right smack on the nose.
There. He's off a good start.
A very good start.
Yeah,
so that's four already. Right? I mean,
I think, he's on a run of four. I don't know if he has enough of a ball to go like real thin here.
Yeah, it's hard to see the angle from up here.
Yeah, but
if he can get that thin hit, it's really good because the red, there's no kiss, and he'll get a gather of sorts. The red will move over toward the other balls. He should have something pretty good coming up. Doesn't let the red loose at all. Looks like he's doing that real thin, doesn't it? Force follow.
Force follow.
Oh, and look how good he hit that.
He got the spin at the last.
Boy, that's beautiful.
Off the two rail.
Almost came short. There's been some talk about the rails playing a little short here, so we're going to keep our eyes on that.
Yeah, well, actually, this is just the start of the game, so the balls are still real clean. That they just vacuum the tables, so he felt confident with getting that much spin off the two rail.
Especially just nice soft stroke like that.
See,
you didn't need to power through it.
He's gonna spin it off.
Yeah, short angle.
Yeah.
Sort of thing. Just spin it out of the
rails.
Looks good. Looks perfect.
Went a little bit short.
Now that looked like a short roll. Well, a good 5. He can't be terribly happy about that. That did look like a bit of a short roll. What do you like here, Carlos? You like the short angle or 5 rails? I'm looking off the white in both cases. Maybe you go 5 off red.
I think 5 off the red.
There's a kiss to worry about.
I don't know if he'll might be thinking about the kids after the second rail on the red ball.
Yeah, if he goes off the red like this, there's a kiss right about there. Yeah, just before he gets to the third rail.
But he might be thinking about this.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There are a lot of problems. A lot of problems.
Let's see.
Well, he got by that one, and he didn't get by that one, but he made it anyway.
He still made it.
You can't stop a good one.
Yeah. Well, at least we were right on that.
Yeah. Congratulations. That was near perfect diagram. Yeah. This is fun. I really like doing this.
Yeah. We're getting the hang of it. Let's see.
So Sanchez starts with a 5, and now Torres has scored in his first turn at the table. I think he can probably cut the white around past the red and go 5 rails. A little bit of draw.
Probably looks like if he's going...
That's what he's going, isn't it? Yeah, thin hit on the white to the corner and then 5 rails, yeah. Duck that kiss.
Looks a little bit long to me.
Looks long, is long. He missed it long.
Yeah. The thing is, he was a little bit worried about grabbing a little bit more ball.
A little more ball, he comes closer to the kiss, for sure.
He had the kiss there. He probably had to, I don't know, he is a little bit low or...
A little lower, yeah, a little lower. That's probably, that would have compensated for the thin hit.
Okay, let's see what Sanchez is. I think sometimes it's a problem that you have
thin off the yellow.
Yeah, you can go both sides of the red, both sides of the yellow, and
one of those shots you go either side of either ball. Sometimes there's too many choices. I think just a thin hit. Yeah, so you can put the yellow back in the other corner.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, yeah, right on the button. The angles up here are a little funny, aren't they? Don't you sometimes feel as if it's not like when we're playing?
Yeah.
It's a little harder to sometimes. When you're right down there, sometimes you have a different feel for what the angles are when we're looking at it from up above.
Yeah, even from here, from this angle, I find it a little bit. It's gonna be kind of like hard to get it that long.
Oh no,
in that angle.
No. Well, he certainly. Well, that's an unfortunate kiss.
Yeah.
It was certainly going to be long enough.
No, yeah.
But he buried it in the corner. That's how he got the
length.
length.
He had the back up. What do you think, Torres?
I don't know. Frozen ball. Well, he can just. I think he can just play a flat shot off the red.
I think that. Yeah. You know, this guy is known for his.
And the red goes through the hole.
For his. No, I think he'll send it.
Oh,
here.
that way.
Yeah.
I can't see the angle.
I think he is known for having a real nice stroke. This guy.
This is a pretty flat ball. He doesn't have to spin this a lot. He'll go through the. He did stroke it pretty.
Yeah,
pretty confidently.
This guy has a nice stroke. He's known for his artistic billiard skills.
Oh yeah, right. I had heard that. This is the first time I've seen him play. I didn't get to the U.S. Championship this year. He's a relatively young fellow and a relatively recent arrival from Colombia.
Yeah, I was checking on the program, and he has been a national champion in Colombia 5 times in artistic, and he was national champion in Colombia in '99. So
he's in spite of his age, he said he certainly had a lot of experience.
Oh yeah.
And of course the same thing for Sanchez. Sanchez was sort of the boy wonder at 17. I think he might have even won the Spanish national championship when he was 17.
Yeah, he was still a kid.
He looked so young. Yeah. He looked so young.
Torres scored a point here, and I think he has.
I believe it's 6-2 now. We need to pay more attention to the score.
Yeah,
6-3. Okay.
6-3. Torres at the table. I think he's gonna go off the red on the left.
Come in short or long?
I think he's gonna go long.
Yeah, because he can hit the red a lot thinner that way.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, he
perfect.
got the four railer.
Right on the button. Oh, nice position. Nice open position. Off the white probably, and just play the 3 cushions.
Yeah, he'll probably go this way.
Oh, you think he'll hit it full with a lot of spin?
I think so.
Yeah,
he can
it's hard. Yeah,
probably
cut.
send
Yeah,
that.
yeah, good,
Send the
thank you.
kiss there.
Yeah, yeah. Oh no, he did. See,
Oh.
that's the way I was looking at it. With a thinner hit, and hit the long rail first.
Oh, well, probably gonna have a nice match here. They're both.
So the run is
a good start.
The run is 4. We're still only in the second inning.
Jeez.
Well, this is a big cookie. This is as big as you can get.
That's one
red,
of the shots what you can
the red,
position.
Yeah, the red goes to the other. The red goes to the other corner.
He decided to go just like that.
That's what it looked like to me. It looked like the thin hit was going to just send it to you. Boy, look at the size of that ball.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Well, that red ball couldn't be any bigger. We have a friend who calls that a watermelon.
Well, I think he's just thinking about going either drawing off the right side or coming. Oh.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it might be a little kissy there. Oh, he went. He cleared up the kiss.
So that's 5 now. Score's tied 6-6.
What do you think he'll do here?
Double the long rail.
Yeah, that's what came to me too.
There should be no kiss. The white, he's hitting the white full enough it'll get up table, and it shouldn't be back across. I think there's a potential kiss about at the double the rail point, right?
Yeah,
right.
It sends the ball.
Right about there, right.
Yeah, but he's considering some other options too. Might probably try to spin it off the...
No, I think that's what he's looking at, because he's looking at what the incoming angle is.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, left-hand English. Now, there's the kiss we talked about,
yeah.
And he got it.
Yeah.
That's too bad. I think he hit it maybe a little fat.
Yeah, I think it was gonna be. He's gonna go just to the corner. He wasn't gonna.
Yeah, I honestly couldn't tell about the red, but I think he hit it a little fat for the kiss.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's see what Sanchez options are here.
So, that'd be a very fine hit just to play a 3-railer
off the yellow.
It's not sitting bad for the draw shot off the red back to where he's standing. That's what he's shooting. I think that's what he's shooting.
Yeah, he's going for that. Oh.
Didn't quite get a hold of it. Didn't quite grab it. Might even have raised his tip a little bit.
Yeah, I think it looked good from here when he first hit it, but he knew right away he wasn't going to make.
That's what happens with these tables are so delicate. They're so responsive to English.
Sensitive.
You get your tip position off by a couple of millimeters, and it can make a difference of a diamond and a half like it did there. I think he just let his tip come up. He needed to keep it down on the equator.
That's right. Let's see. Looks like if he's going for a long cross table.
Up, down, yeah, up and down. Just across table the long way, and he hit it too fat.
Yeah.
Just simply hit it fat. So we've got Torres leading now, 7-6.
Sanchez at the table.
Oh, yeah, that looks like pretty easy shot off the red.
Yes.
Fairly big yellow ball, thin hit on the red. There's no kiss.
Coming this way.
Probably long.
Probably gonna hit it hard, I think. Make it a two-way
again,
shot.
it's hard. Yeah, it's hard to see from up here exactly what the angle is. There is a kiss he has to worry about with the red ball coming back toward the center of the table, but it's a timing shot. You'll play long or short depending on the timing.
Yeah, I think he put some speed, gets rid of the kiss, and let's see.
Kiss is gone. Perfect.
He made it.
Perfect. How about a short angle here, Carlos? You like the short angle, or do you go to the end rail?
I think the short angle off the right side, off the red. Little spin. depending on where he wants to put the red ball. I think he went a little short.
Yeah, he went a little short.
He scored one more to tie the game at 7 points and the 4th inning.
This looks pretty straightforward. I think you can probably go off the right side of the red ball. Don't you think? You just come in short, put the red back. Yeah, put the red back in the other corner. Right, the red goes up to the end rail and back to the corner where the cue ball started.
Yeah, that'll be my shot too. I think.
Sitting perfect. No, there's no kiss. You don't have to do anything fancy. You just roll the ball. Probably land softly on the white. Oh, he hit it with pace.
He felt more confident.
Yeah, he felt more confident. But you see, he lost the red ball. He could have kept the red in the corner if he'd played it soft. Now he's got a tougher shot.
Well, I think if he can stretch a little bit, he might be able to get it off the left side of the white ball.
That's exactly the shot I was looking at, and so was he. But it's too big a stretch. He can't reach it.
I don't know how he'll manage the kiss.
He can go long. He can overcut it and then draw it into the corner.
You mean
he'll get it long enough, and I don't think there's a kiss if he does it that way. Not with a thin hit.
Oh, with a thin hit. Okay.
You know, overcut the red, and then draw it into the corner to lengthen it. You see what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That way.
Oh.
I don't think he had to hit it that hard.
I don't think he took the best shot, but interesting.
But on the other hand, they're down there and we're up here.
Yeah. Yeah, we make them all from here.
I never go short from up here.
Yeah, let's see what Sanchez.
It's just a short angle, just a nice soft short angle, don't you think? 3 rails.
Spin a little.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to spin it. Maybe he's going to go 5, or hit it full and spin it.
That's what I think.
Yeah, that's what I do. I would have done the same thing. Just roll the ball, let the ball do all the work, hit it perfect. Now the red's going to go into a relatively bad spot near the center of the short rail. One of the things these players want to avoid as much as they can. That's not bad. It came off the rail. There are angles of approach now. Now how about thin off the yellow and stretch this one?
You mean come in on the right side, like coming this way?
No. Thin off the other side and stretch it. Stretch it long.
Oh, you mean draw with?
Yeah, draw again, the same kind of thing. Draw it into the corner and then stretch it. See, that's not that long an angle. Oh, well, maybe not 4 rails. I just think 3 rails. I think you can just. There's a kiss again to worry about, of course. That's what he's doing.
Yeah, he's going for his shot.
Yeah, just draw it into the corner. Just 3 rails, though. He's not going to try to do anything fancy.
Oh, that's the case you were talking about.
As I say, I never get a kiss from up here either.
Yeah.
Kisses are one of the hardest parts of this game. I think it takes the longest to learn.
I think Torres doesn't have too many options here.
I don't see a lot. I don't see anything I like.
For the stroke that I know that this guy has, if he can avoid the kiss, drawing off the white ball, he might try to spin it off this way.
Where's the white go? For the kiss on the red. Oh, well, no, what's he doing? He's going off the other side. Oh, a pace shot. He hit it.
Oh, he hit it.
Oh, what a beauty.
Oh.
Short. That's one thing that a lot of the less experienced players don't think of, is even on these very long tables, with enough pace, you can shorten it up that much to get even to the middle of the rail. You can shorten it up so much that after the 5th rail, it winds up in the middle of the short rail. That was a beauty. That was a beauty.
He just hit it perfect.
I think he can probably stretch this, can't he? Just go off the white to the plunge into the corner and stretch it. Yeah, there. See, he's plenty of length. Plenty of length. Another beautiful shot.
We got Torres leading the game now by 1.
By
Actually by 2.
By 2.
And the 5th inning only.
Yeah, the inning started tied 8-8. He's on a run of 2.
And
we seem seeing a lot of these where it isn't quite on angle and it has to be stretched. Again, I'd be looking at thin off the white and stretch it a little bit, play it long, just 3 cushions. Oh, maybe he's got a short angle off the red.
He's not. I don't think he's really comfortable with.
Well, there's a big fat kiss in the hit. If he can see the short angle, yeah, there's a big fat kiss in that shot. We've already seen it a couple of times where the white comes across. If he can hit the red right, he can play the short angle. The problem is if he hits it real thin, he'll get the kiss. I'm not sure which side of the kiss he's going to get. Oh, he's playing. Yeah, okay. He played it 4 rails. Boy, he hit that beautifully. Boy, that was pretty. See how close he had to come to that red ball?
Took his time to take the shot, but it was worth it.
Many times there are as many as Carlos commented earlier that you could go off either side of either ball. Sometimes there are even more choices than that, half a dozen choices, and the secret is to pick the best shot.
Do you think he has to? Is a 2-way shot here?
Well, he hit. No, he just played at 3. I don't think that pace.
No.
That pace was. He wasn't thinking of 3 or 5. He was just looking with that pace to hit it right on 3. He didn't get real lucky. If he'd hit it fuller, he would have been a lot better off.
Yeah.
So the run is 4. Still only in the 5th or 6th inning. I'm sorry, I haven't been keeping innings. Now, what's he doing? Up and down?
I think he's throwing. Oh.
He's miscuing. Okay, the run is 4.
Let's see what Sanchez got here.
I think he can probably just, well, he's looking at the other ball. I guess he's got a shot off the red. My first look at was a thin off the yellow, but if he's got the right angle off the red, it's good. I don't think he can keep the red in the opposite corner, but it looks like he's playing. Just 3 cushions off the red. There is a kiss to duck, but it shouldn't be a problem. See, he can't put the red in the corner, though. Oh, boy. That looked a little sharp.
I thought it was going to get a little bit more spin off the 3rd rail.
Well, he can't afford to cut the red much more, or the red comes right back into the yellow.
That's right. I think that Torres here has a chance to
force follow. He's looking at the white ball now.
I don't know. I think he might try to go 10 off the red. I don't know if by taking off the English, he might get a kiss. He might be thinking about that, but I think he's going for.
It's hard to say. Well, we're sitting here looking right at it. We can't tell. He did go with that real thin hit. He just barely ducked the kiss, and it's long enough. There's the slide.
Yeah.
That looked like good slide. We've seen some occasions where the ball didn't seem to slide very much, considering it's brand new cloth and brand new balls.
That's right. He needs 2 more points to finish the first set.
Have you ever played with these spotted balls, Carlos, before this tournament?
Yeah, I own a pool room in Mexico, and that's the ones I use in my room, and on my table in my house I have a set, so I'm familiar with those balls, and I like them.
Is that going to get there?
He has a spin. I don't know if he's going to keep it off the 3rd. Oh, he's got it.
Boy, I've never seen this fellow play before. He is really impressive. A beautiful, beautiful play. Young fellow. So now he's ahead. Now he needs 1. He needs 1 to win the first set.
He just finished second place in the nationals. Second after his countryman, Patino.
Right.
So to finish, have a second place finish in the national with a strong field with Mason Chuni, Piedro Buena, and many more that we might not remember right now. He must be a good player, and he's sure showing it here at the start of the match with a player like Sanchez being his opponent. So
what's he doing? 4 rails? 4 rail bank? Yeah, 4 rail bank. End rail first. And that did look short. I like those shots, those no English shots. They're more parallel lines. You can just draw the rectangle and there it goes.
I don't know if he had something better than that.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised he chose that one.
Yeah.
Well, so now he's in the 1 hole, and Sanchez still needs 7, but of course he's quite capable of running 7. This looks like a fairly good angle, a thin hit. There's no kiss. It has to be very thin, but there's no kiss certainly. Oh, he hit that perfect. Isn't that pretty? That's gorgeous. So short angle off the red now? Right side of red?
Right side, you think so?
Yeah, I think so. He can get a thinner hit on the red and control it, and maybe even put the red in the opposite corner.
I don't know, sometimes I think at some stages of the tournament, I think that players feel more comfortable with hitting the full ball. But I think
he's going my way.
I think
I can
so.
see. Oh, but he did play it as a full ball.
Yeah.
Yeah. He didn't try to hit it thin and leave it in the left, lower left corner. Well, so he let the red loose. The red is not in a good spot. Well, that's 2 for Sanchez. He still needs 5.
He has an option to go in for the bank shot. But I don't know if he has enough space to go off the yellow and go through it and flatten it up.
I like that shot because he doesn't have to put a lot of English on it. Just the high ball will help it hug the rail.
Yeah.
And he's got more choices. If he hits it firmly, he might even make it on an extra rail. I can't see what he's doing.
I think that's going for that
Yeah,
shot.
that's what he's going for.
Oh, he put a spin enough to get an extra rail. That is beautiful.
Yeah, it's a pretty big ball if you get a good hit, because you do have that. And with a little less English, he might even have gone across and made it yet coming back.
I think here he's gonna try to get a throw, spin the ball off the red, and where he's gonna send the red ball to, that's the question.
That's what he's shooting. I was looking at the short angle because I think he can just send the red straight up and down and avoid the kiss, but he is, I don't know, I think that's what he shot your shot.
Oh, wow.
And he hit it awful good. Too much spin? Too much spin. Oh, no, it isn't too much spin. Just caught the edge. Very pretty. So the run is 4, and he still needs 3. This isn't the best position, but there are shots. How do you like the cross table? With reverse, overcut the white to the bottom side of the red.
Yeah, I think that's his best shot.
There's still a kiss.
Comfortable with it. He's coming here.
Right, and the white goes on the other side of the red. Yeah, right.
And with the time enough to get out.
Yeah, it looks like he could. Yeah, it looks like the timing would be right to beat that kiss.
Yeah, because he has to hold it a little bit.
Hold it a little
off the first rail.
Yeah, the reverse will hold it up. That looks like what he's shooting. No, that's not what he's shooting. He did use hold up though. Safety first.
Yeah.
Absolutely, safety first.
You know, he had a big chance because that was a big ball. He had to make it 3, 4, or 5 rails.
There were several opportunities there. It wasn't a high percentage shot, but it was certainly safety first.
Look where the yellow ball ended up.
Sanchez had wanted to put the yellow ball someplace. He couldn't have put it much better, except he'd like it frozen to both rails.
Oh, man.
This looks like the same pattern, long rail, long rail. The white goes straight up and down. He played a ticky.
Oh, I'm surprised.
Hit it way too thin.
I think he was too far away from that long rail.
With the first object ball that far from the long rail, the ticky is difficult, but... Well, here's a situation that we saw in the warm-up where a lot of players would play a short angle and Sanchez chooses to play a cross table.
I think the angle right here, this particular position, is not proper for the cross table. I think he'll go for the short angle, the way
I'll bet you a nickel.
You're on. Oh, he's going on the left side of the red, I think. Long? No. Oh.
You owe me a nickel.
I owe you a nickel. More?
I love that shot. I like it. I do that myself because the short angle is so sensitive. You get off a little bit on the English. Just a millimeter or two too much English, the ball's gone. You have no hope of making it.
I should have considered that he practiced it before the start of the game, so he ended up using it.
Okay, so now Sanchez is in the 2-hole. Torres is in the 1-hole. Sanchez has a wide open table. There's no obvious shot, no big ball. Now he's going long angle, spin shot, full hit on the red, up to the corner. And that looks right on the button. Bingo. Well, the game is hill, as they would say in pool. They each need one. 14-14.
Set point with a position where you think might be a little kissy. Oh, I hope he doesn't go on my lines because they were not that straight.
He has a pretty big target, though. I don't see a kiss. I just simply don't see a kiss. See, the red's gone. What a pretty shot. What a pretty game. That was a gorgeous game. Looks like that might have been only as few as 8 innings.
8 innings, you're right.
Well, so Sanchez has won the first set with an exceptionally nice run out with Torres in the 1-hole.
Yeah, I think that.
And Sanchez will now break for the second set. They're changing referees. They're cleaning the balls, wiping them off with a handkerchief. Oh, I'm sorry. I'd forgotten it. I had the balls. I keep forgetting about the yellow ball, white ball thing. I was thinking that the white ball was going to break the second game because the yellow always breaks the first. But that's that new rule we talked about.
Yeah, I was a little confused too. I didn't know who was going to. I forgot who started the game.
I guess I'd forgotten too.
Well, let's see if Torres overcome that clause because he was leading at that on that first set, and
looks short. No, not short. I mean, well, short in the sense that he'd rather hit the ball on the other side for position.
Well, actually, that red ball didn't follow the pattern that all good players send it to play position off the break.
Interestingly, though, on brand new cloth with brand new balls, when the break tends to want to go long, some of the players do in fact hit it full to drive it 2 rails for this position, drive the red 2 rails for this position, because then they can. It's easier to get it short with that full hit. Smarely small target, but he's hit it perfectly.
And we should make sure to put some spin on that shot. I saw at the few matches before that some top players were struggling with a break shot, but if Torres didn't do it the way the position is supposed to be done, he at least scored it, which is the most important thing. Stay on the table, and mostly after what happened after he was leading on the first set. And Sanchez just came up and won the set. You see, that's what I'm talking about, that this guy struck.
I just see that big stroke.
Well, he missed it, but...
Did you see that ball speed up? It took the draw and then started back and then shifted gears. That's the sign of a big stroke, of a strong draw stroke. So he made 3.
I think that Sanchez's better option will be the draw shot, which might send the yellow ball to a position and maybe send the red ball to the corner.
One thing about people might not think is that he doesn't have to hit it really full to make that. He's going to play the short angle, I think, off the yellow. I like that one myself.
Real thin.
Well, maybe he's hitting the red. It's hard to see. The line is so, yeah, so he is. He hit that way too thin. Hit the red way too thin. But that, we were talking earlier about how many options there are. I'd say he had at least 3 or 4 different shots he could have shot there.
Yeah.
That one, there's nothing wrong with that one. He just hit the red way too thin.
Do you think that Torres will spin it off the left side of the...
Yeah, that's what he did, and he hit it great.
Oh.
Hit it. Oh, no. Too much spin on the 3rd rail. Boy, he hit that good. Well, he can't be too disappointed with that as well as he hit it. I mean, he's disappointed he didn't make it, but it's harder on one confidence to get a bad hit than it is to get a good hit and a near or miss, I think.
He's smiling. I think he thought he had it. I think he's gonna go.
Come in short.
Yeah. I don't know, it must be a little bit kissy or...
It doesn't feel kissy to me from up here when I'm looking at it, because he's going to hit it relatively full, and I think the yellow will be out of the way.
Yeah.
So the yellow's gone, and it looks like it's going to be short enough. Only perfect. That's a pretty shot. And this is more troublesome. He can play it as even as a 7-railer.
I think that'll be my option.
Yeah, the angle is very good for it, but where does the red go? I can't quite see. If he can hit the red thinly enough so that it stays near the bottom long rail after it hits the top long rail, then he's okay. If it goes back and forth another time, he's in trouble.
Let's see what happens. He's about to shoot. Oh, with spin.
Well, that I think is a beautiful solution. Instead of going 7 rails, he just he caught it a little fuller, a little bit of draw, and played it on 5 only. That way, he doesn't have to worry about where the red is on that last pass.
You think he'll go for this shot?
It looks to me like it's sitting extremely nice for that shot. I'm a little surprised he isn't even looking at it. I assume he'll come in short here, because that way he can get a thin hit. He can't quite hold the red in the corner, but and it's a relatively small target, but it's right there in front of him. Well, I'm sure this is one of your favorite positions, Carlos, with the balls lined up on the long diagonal and the cue ball in the middle.
I don't know. I don't think so, but I think he has a couple of shots there. My option will go off the yellow ball, but
mine too. I'm not sure what he's
know.
Twice around. No, he's not lining up like that. It doesn't look like he's going to hit it hard enough to go twice around, but maybe he is. Oh, he is twice around, and he hit it absolutely perfectly. You see, there's a giant target, giant ball down there. If he can do it,
that's a beauty.
That's very impressive. So Sanchez is now ahead 4-3. He's on a run of 4, only in the 2nd inning. The balls are wide open. He's got a lot of options here. It appears like he's going off the red. I personally would take a thin hit and just play it off the end rail as a 4 railer.
4 rails.
It looks like what he's doing. It looks like it's right on the button.
It looks a little long to me.
Oh, he
made it.
Hit half a ball. And it's hard to say here, but he might take his favorite cross table again. There should be no kiss in it this time. Hit the red, not real thin, and just go flat across and let it drop slowly. Yes, exactly. No, he's going. What's he shooting? A 4 railer off yellow?
I don't know. I think he's probably trying to go around and just.
So that's what he's looking at. He's looking at the 4. Hit the yellow on the left and go to the short cushion. But what he was looking at is whether he can get by the red. Looks to me like the red's in the way.
He doesn't want to get that yellow ball involved. Wow.
Boy, he had to come close to that red. Is he going to back up enough? Perfect.
I think so.
Yeah, he backed up right into it. A very, very nice shot. The run is 6 now. That was left-handed, by the way. Did you notice that?
Yeah.
How's your opposite hand, Carlos?
Not good. I think not even my right hand is as good as his left. I think this short angle is good too.
Oh, he's going to kick himself about that. Missing that short angle short. It looked short to me all the way. That didn't look like a bad roll or anything. It looked to me like he just simply mishit the ball and missed it short from the outset. He might have been thinking about position too much. You see where he put the yellow ball. The yellow ball's in perfect position.
Oh, she was not happy about it. I think he should have made that one.
I think it was one of the top players. It might have been Sang Lee one time advised that on the short angles.
Nicely done. Nicely done by Torres.
He was saying that the short angles you really are really relatively straightforward shots, and if you try to get too cute by playing too much position on them, and then trying to compensate with English, the risk isn't worth the reward. The reward isn't worth the risk. He says he used to do that, but he doesn't do it so much anymore. He cinches the short angles and.
Yeah, that's the word, cinch.
5 cushions. I can't tell the angle. I can't.
He's got it.
Right on the button.
He's got it.
It's hard to tell how much spin he's going to have on the 5th rail on that shot.
Do you think he has a chance to go this way? It looks like if
it's perfect. I mean, there's certainly no kiss. He's going to hit the white thin. Might even be able to keep it near the corner.
Yeah.
But there's certainly no kiss. Well, he can't keep it near the corner. He chose instead to bring it over to the opposite long rail. This is another good position with both balls near a long rail. Well, the red got pretty close to it. Yeah. Now it's trouble.
Maybe he did just what we were talking about that cinch.
Yeah, could be. I don't see how he can play it off the white here. I don't see how he can get out of that kiss. And the thin hit off the right side of the red is kissy. Hard to tell. I can't see the angle. Maybe he can hit it full enough to get it back. Yeah, it looks like he's doing. Or he might be going 5 rails. Yeah, no, he's going 3, but I couldn't see the angle. He could hit it full enough to make sure it was well out of the way. If he has to hit that very thin, it poses potential kiss problems. Well, he's tied. No, he's just gone ahead. He's on a run of 4. He's just gone ahead.
Do you think he's gonna go for the short angle?
I can't imagine he's going to do anything else. This is exactly the situation where you don't want to get cute.
Exactly. No problem.
It turned out well for the red, but see, if he'd been a little cute, hit it a little fuller just to make sure he got it in the corner, then the shot's tougher. This is nothing wrong with this though. He's got a number of options here. I personally like a reverse shot off the left side of white. Looks like that's what he's doing, maybe. Oh no, he's going around. He's playing it all the way around the table. Come in short.
It looks like if he's got it.
7 cushions. He hit it perfect. There's that big stroke you talked about. That's
he didn't hesitate to go for it.
He absolutely didn't hesitate for it.
He has 9 points, and we're just on the 3rd inning.
Been a heck of a match. A lot more makes than misses. That's good.
That's for sure.
Standard 3-railer, no problem. Flirted with the kiss a little, but hit it with confidence and caught plenty of the red, and he's got more open position. So he's now on a run of 7, is leading 10-6.
What do you think he's going to do now?
I have no idea. I don't like this position. How about full on the red all the way up to the corner?
You think so? I think he's going to somehow manage the kiss.
Okay, well, that's certainly a possibility. It's certainly kissy, though.
I think
I like my shot.
Yeah.
Is he going to drive the red through the hole and play the 3-railer? I thought he was going to hit it full. I thought maybe he'd hit it full and try to do it as a spin shot. Hit it full, go all the way up to the corner like this. The red goes this way.
You mean without going to the long rail?
The red goes to the long rail, past the white.
I don't think he'll get that follow, and I don't know. Let's see what happens because he's about to shoot.
See, if he plays it as a 3-railer with a thin hit, he has to drive the red through the hole, and then he's got problems with the kiss right there.
Yeah.
I can't believe he shot that. I just don't see how he's going to avoid that kiss. They're going right at one another.
He probably thought that spin, the speed was going to take care of that kiss, but he was wrong.
He might have hit it a little too thin, too. You know, if he hits it fuller and gets it past the kiss point, the red goes closer to the white ball on the first pass, and then he's able to get by it on the other end. So Torres, though, has now taken the lead 10-6. I don't see what Sanchez is doing.
I think he's going
just,
off.
Left side of the yellow to the corner and then back to where the ball is now and just 3 rails. There's a big kiss. Well, that's what he's playing, and he hit it real good. No kiss. Judge that slide.
Oh, he barely made that one.
Barely made that one. There's another example, though, of how the balls don't seem to be sliding as much as you'd expect on brand new cloth and brand new balls.
I think that table, the balls are like going just perfect now. Like you don't have to make too much of a compensation, like expecting it to roll long or anything.
At the very beginning of a tournament like this, when it's brand new cloth and brand new balls, the slide is so much that the players are reluctant to count on it. After the cloth is broken in a little bit, they seem to be more natural rolls. Oh, he's just going to drop it in. And he only hit it perfect.
Oh, I think he's got it.
So now he's on a run of 2 and closed it to within 2. The white's in a beautiful spot, but he hasn't a great angle of approach. The big strokers would go off the left side of red all the way around the table. It lets the red loose, but I don't see a kiss. The red stays up at this end, and
I think that's when the problem is about the kiss, when the ball stays here, when the red ball stays here, instead of trying to hit it thin and make it go like this.
Well, we'll see what he does. He's certainly going to go around, and I expect come in short. So there's 1, 2. Oh, you're absolutely right. That's the problem with letting it loose that direction.
Oh, I see now. Oh.
Well, there's a scrambled egg safety. You ever hear that expression? The balls go click, 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 and wind up not leaving any kind of really good shot. Even if the table's playing a little short, I think he can go 5 rails and then ticky it in off the long. You see?
He must be thinking about the blast too.
He can come this way.
Oh, he's going.
That's what he's doing. It's going to be very, very close.
Oh, he made it.
He played my shot.
He went for your shot.
And he hit it perfect. So now it's 11-8 in favor of Torres in the 4th inning. A smash through. The red's awfully small for a smash through.
You think he's going for the
cross table twice?
Cross table.
That's what it looks like. That's what it looks like. The red's a small ball. Oh, he hit it too thin.
Too thin. Way too thin.
The red is small. These are the situations where you can sometimes have 4 or 5 innings with no score because nobody wants to take the red out of the corner, and it's such a small target that they just always play toward it, make sure they leave their opponent at the other end of the table.
That's what just happened here. Look at the white ball is.
If Sanchez weren't frozen, or if the ball were half a diamond or even a quarter diamond to the right, he'd have a pretty good 5-railer because he could send the yellow to the long rail and stay out of the kiss. Here he has to hit the yellow full, and I don't see how he gets out of the kiss. It looks like the yellow goes right into the red.
Wow. Wait a minute. Oh.
I assume you saw that too, Carlos. That I don't know what he thought he was going to do. Was he trying to drive it to the short rail?
I think that's what he was trying to do, but he didn't hit it full enough.
So now we're in the 5th inning, and Torres is leading 11-8.
I think he's going to go for the
I think cross table. Absolutely. It's sitting really good for the cross table. I think there's no kiss. I think the red will be gone by the time he gets back over there. And he doesn't have to do anything fancy. High ball, he certainly doesn't want any running English. Probably needs a little reverse. But basically, he just hits the red. Oh, he hit it way too thin, or not enough reverse. He certainly wasn't playing it to go below and come back up, was he?
I think he did.
I'm sure it was 3 rails, just a cross table, 3 long cushions.
Oh, absolutely.
He mishit it. He needed to hit it fuller than that.
Do you think he'll spin it off the yellow this way?
He certainly can reach it. That's a very accessible shot. He turns the yellow loose a bit. He has to hit it full, and it's going to come screaming back down. He could even get the kiss. He has to hit it very full and put a lot of spin on the ball.
He's got it.
Superb. Very nice.
The score now is 11-9 on the 5th inning, with Sanchez leading already in the match by 1 set zip. And well,
I think he's just going to come in short. He can drive the red to the short rail. Oh no, he's going cross table. Cross table, three long rails, or is he just going to drop in?
Oh, drop in, just 3 rails.
Only perfect. What a pretty shot. Wow, these guys are really shooting up a storm, aren't they? Here we've got 21 billiards scored in the first 5 innings, and Sanchez is still at the table. The first game was, I believe, 8 innings.
I think so.
Yeah, so Sanchez is averaging right around 2. Torres is not far behind.
Not Betty. Not Sanchez at the table. He's just going for
just 3 rails, just a standard 3-railer. Yeah, you can hit the red full enough so there's no kiss. Drive the red 2 rails down toward the corner. This isn't bad. Red isn't in a great spot, but he's still okay. So it's tied now.
And Sanchez still at the table, so
I don't know what to do here. Maybe a rail first. to the yellow and then the long rail and then a short rail. It's sitting pretty good for that shot.
I saw this shot in a tape with he played it with reverse English and came this way.
Rail first with reverse English?
Rail first.
Oh, that makes it much more difficult.
I saw it in one of the tapes and I tried it myself. Oh no, he's just gonna drop it.
Just natural English and drop it in. Just hit real thin off the yellow, come to the long rail, and then back over and drop it in. Yeah, he hit that pretty good. I don't know about the slide.
Oh, it's
it
good.
did slide. It slid real nice. He hit that. It is one of his favorite shots. If you watch him much, you see him shoot that. He plays that drop in, sometimes with the red ball very close to the corner where he has very little room to come in behind it. That he still plays that drop in. And again, safety first. In a tight match like this with Torres only 4 away from the set, he decides he's going to do that.
And it's just a natural shot too because he a match left to go for.
I don't know about this one. I don't think he can drop it in. I don't think he can go just thin enough and go 3 rails. No, he's setting up to hit it hard, but he's got kisses galore.
Yeah, he has to hit the red ball real thin if he wants to
I think
get that long rail first, and he'll just leave it hanging there.
I think, can he hit it real thin, go behind the yellow, don't try to make it 3 rails, go behind the rail and play it 5. Oh no, what's he doing now?
So drop it there.
Drop in again, safety first.
Uh-huh. But with this guy shooting those kind of shots, it doesn't look like a safety shot because they're so accurate that they have a lot of chance to score that point, and that will just happen.
What a beautiful shot. And you know, he plays that absolutely dead ball, so he doesn't have to worry about having it spin off the 3rd rail, which is the way most people miss it. That's the way I miss it. Somehow you just can't, you just feel like you have to put a little running English on it, and then it goes away on the 3rd rail. Well, he's got lots of things here. I think he can just go 3 rails off the red, off the left side of red.
He needs 2 more points to win the 2nd set, and he doesn't want to give up the table. He wants to make sure he scores because he has a nice position there. And
he could play the drop in again if he really wanted to play safe, but he's got such a nice, natural 3-railer.
I think.
And the red can't get in the way. He can't really hold the red in a corner. Oh, he's going to go off the other side of red. Just off the real thin hit and play it a 3-railer. Maybe as a 2-way shot.
He probably has 2 chances. Oh.
He crotched it. Is he going to make it anyway? He's going to make it.
No.
He's going to make it anyway. He crotched it and made it anyway. And he apologizes for that. I think he must have been going 5 rails.
Oh, no. He wants the referee to check if they're frozen.
So now Sanchez is in the 1 hole. It appears that he's got a situation where he's frozen to the red ball. The referee's gone for the magnifying glass. They're certainly very close to one another. You know, if he wanted to, even if they're frozen, if he has a shot, if he could play a shot off the yellow, he might want to do it. I can't see the angle to see whether he's got a good short angle off the yellow. Maybe not. Yeah. I'm not sure what they're discussing.
Oh, Sanchez.
So I believe it was called frozen, and he's chosen to shoot away from the red and play off the yellow. Can you draw that short angle? Do you think he can? Do you think he can play a short angle off the yellow? Come thin off the ball and come this way?
I think that he doesn't have room to
cue it.
To cue it. That's right.
Yeah, he certainly can't put maximum English on it because whatever he's doing, he's chosen to shoot. He's chosen to shoot away from the red.
No, I think they're must be frozen. I don't.
You think they're open?
I think so.
Okay. We'll have to see if we can find out. Cross table.
Oh, that's a beauty.
What a beautiful shot, and what a beautiful out shot. And he wins the 2nd set in 5 innings. It was, I think it was 4 years ago in one of the early rounds. Sanchez had won 3 straight sets in a total of 12 innings.
Oh, yeah, that was against Jorge Terriaga. Yeah, he was having a wonderful tournament.
Hello. Here's Sanchez ready to break the 3rd set. He's leading 2-0, shooting well over a 2 average so far in this game. We'll see this time if he does go, if he drives the red 2 rails again. See, there he did it again. Yeah, I think that's intentional because the tables are on new cloth. They sometimes have trouble. I don't know, maybe that's just a nervous miss.
I don't think so. I actually think he's missing it. He's not too confident about hitting the 10. He thinks he's gonna go long, and he takes too much of the ball and ends up.
So here's he's a full hit spin shot right back. Yeah, hit that good. I like that shot myself. I'm crazy about that shot. It feels like the ball is really big to me with all that spin on it.
Well, we're gonna see if Torres can come back in the game. I think he has he's considering some options, but again, I think he's gonna end up going this way. I think he's. Oh no, actually he has a.
He's got a real big 5 railer with no kiss. Zigzag the white 2 rails to the opposite corner and go 5 rails.
Yeah, I just go real thin.
It's not real thin. I think he's zigzagged the white to the opposite corner. There's a hole there. Hit it nicely. This is beautiful position. This is real nice. This is a little kissy. If he plays the natural off the left side of red, it's certainly a kiss in that shot.
You're talking about this shot?
Yeah.
Spin off the...
Right. He's not doing that. You're going to go 4 rails. Very natural angle. Just let the ball roll. White stays on the short rail. That's a good shot. That's better than the one I mentioned earlier. So Sanchez missed the break shot, and now Torres has a run of 3. Okay, so Carlos is voting for the 5 railer, going a little long. There is a kiss to worry about. Let's see what he does about it. Oh, he was able to get a nice thin hit. That takes the kiss out. It's going to be close to being short.
I think it's coming short.
I don't think he hit that real well. I don't think that was the table or anything. I think he just didn't hit it real good.
What do you think he's going to do here?
So Torres had a run of 3, and now here's Sanchez back up for his 2nd turn at the table. I think he can just play it. I think he can just play a short angle, very thin off the yellow, and then to the short rail and back to the red. There's room to get behind the red. You can just roll the ball. There's no kiss. He's going to hit the yellow thin enough that he does. Oh, what in the world is he doing? Look at all that English.
He's going to kiss off.
No, he's going rail first and then spin it into the corner.
Oh, that's a beauty.
Don't you think it was rail first? I think it must have been.
I think so.
Why, that is a pretty shot. It does make the red a little bigger than the one I said. He's a remarkable player for his age. I remember when I first saw him when he was 17, 18 years old, you'd say, how could anybody that young have all the knowledge that's required? In general, you think it takes 20 years to get to master this game. And here he was a world champion in his early 20s.
Yeah, that was 1998, and I wasn't in New York, but I have watched some tapes where he beat, he was 17 years old, he beat Sang Lee and Blumdahl, Komori from Japan at 17 years of age. So
he's a remarkable talent and very steady, very, you can just see his demeanor at the table. He's a calm player. He never seems to get very uptight. So this is a outside the red, standard 3-railer. Nothing very kissy in it, just 3 rails. Doesn't have to hit it very hard. Red will come out in the middle. Oh, he did hit it hard. And there's a kiss. Oh, he played, he played a 5-railer.
Two-way shot.
Yeah, or just simply a 2-way shot. I can't believe he thought that kiss through, though.
It was too close to play it like that.
He would not intentionally shoot the shot if the kiss was that close. Well, so now he's on a run of 3. He's tied it up. Here we are in the 2nd inning.
I think he's gonna go this way. What do you think?
I think that's a good shot. He has a big target that way. The red ball is really quite big if he plays it that way. There's no kiss in it, but it's not safe either. The yellow stays down at this end.
That's right.
But it's a good shot. No, it's a big target that way. Wants to get pretty close to the corner.
He went so long.
Oh, yes, you're right, he did. I thought maybe he had a little more English on it. He played it as a flat shot rather than putting any spin on it, and he just simply hit the yellow too thin.
Too thin.
And now he's sold out. If he goes around the table in a natural fashion, he has to figure out where he's going to put the white ball.
He has to decide if he is.
I can't see if there's enough hole there for him to drive it behind the red. If he can drive it behind the red, that's good, because then the kiss is gone.
I'm not sure what he's going to do here.
Well, I think he's going to do, I think, from the way he was lining up there, that's certainly what he was looking at. There's nowhere else to put the white other than to go to the long rail and then behind the red ball through the hole. I don't think he can cut it. Well, we'll see. Okay?
He sent it through the hole.
It isn't as hard as it looks. Some people are really impressed with that. It's not as hard as it looks. There was a fairly good-sized hole behind the red ball.
He sure went through it without a problem.
Ticky. Looks like he's shooting a ticky. That's a good shot. That's a good shot. It's a little kissy, but he's got all 3 rails before he approaches the 2nd ball. Wow, what an exhibition of shooting. These guys just aren't missing. It's just inning after inning after inning. They're running multiple billiards. Yeah, this may be even shorter than the 2nd game. Who knows?
Well, and the other 2 sets, Torres was always with an early lead and ended up losing the set. So I don't know if it's going to happen again.
Well, he has a cross table and a fairly good shot at it. The problem is the kiss. I don't see how he beats that kiss off the white. Now I don't know what he's doing. A ticky? A ticky.
Huh.
Oh, well, that's the problem. That's where it wants to go. Maybe put a little too much English on it. I think he can probably make that same shot with a little less English in. I mean, shoot the shot with a little less English and he might make it. Well, Torres leads 5-3. Sanchez is up for his 3rd inning. The old cross table again. I think three long rails.
Off the yellow?
Off the yellow.
I think he's going to go this way.
I have no idea what he's looking at. Oh, yes, that must be what he's looking at. Because he was looking at the end rail near where he's standing.
Yeah, but he might be worried about the kiss coming here.
Yeah, there's a possible, I don't think there's a kiss there. I think he's going to hit it full enough. But it's a tough shot. Play off the end rail with all that English, that's tough to judge. Looks like he judged it perfectly, however. What a nice shot. Yeah. And you see the nice pace and stuff. He didn't, so many times players go by the rule, hit all hard shots hard. And that's at this level you don't see that happen. They're under control, even on very difficult shots, very sensitive shots.
I think he's real comfortable with long shots because I've seen him play him too many times, and that's why sometimes it's my guess. He's going to double the rail.
He's going to double the rail. It's easy to overdo this, but he's got such control. Isn't that perfect? That shot is if that shot's going to be missed, 99% of the time it's going to be missed with too much English.
Yeah.
Comes out too far. Very easy to overdo. Well, I don't know what to do here. For me personally, I like that spin back shot again, because with all that spin on it, the target on the third rail becomes about 4 times as big as it would be. That's what he's shooting.
That's what he's going for.
That's what he's going for. I like this shot. He's got to hit the end rail, though, past the middle of the rail. That's not enough, I don't think. No?
No.
But you see how much it came off. He had a half a diamond on the third rail. If he'd only been able to get, as I say, past the middle of the short rail on that spin.
I think I made it. Okay. It's going for a +2 off the.
Well, we're tied anyway, 5-5 in the third inning.
On the third set.
In the third set, with Sanchez leading 2-0. I don't know what he's got here.
I don't know, but
+2.
that's what he was trying to.
It's a small target for the third rail, but there's no kiss. And it's a very natural +2. Just let the ball roll. I think that's what he's going to do. That looked like a short table to me.
I think he misjudged it a little bit and might be a little bit thinking on safety. At this stage, he's about to go home if he doesn't come up with winning this set.
It was very tentative, and you're right. It's got to be in the back of his mind. I mean, he's got to win 3 in a row. Cross table, probably 3 cushions only.
Oh,
and just full in the face. Boy, he's hitting them good. Boy, he's hitting them good. Short angle, just very natural short angle. Send the yellow down to the opposite corner. You know what you think? Just play the short angle off the yellow. Send the yellow down to the opposite corner.
That's right. I think that's what he's gonna do. He has a good chance to score. He has safety and probably even position.
Position, yeah. He can make the yellow big in the opposite corner. Just a standard 3-railer. Comes in behind the red. That's a little unfortunate for the position. If he hits the red any fuller, I mean, even a little bit fuller, he'd have a big fat shot. The yellow didn't get big in the corner, but that's where he sent it there intentionally. Here's that all 3 balls on the long diagonal again. What's he doing? Drop in?
I think he is gonna end up going for this shot.
With the table playing a little bit short, that shot is much more makeable than usually on new cloth. That shot, there's no way to get it short enough. That's got to be what he's shooting. I don't see anything else there. It's got to be what he's shooting. Yeah, exactly right. You called that one. Well done, Carlos. Well done, Daniel. He made it look a lot. He made it look a lot easier than it really is.
He shoots it like if it was a natural. Let's see. I don't think that's an easy shot here. What do you think he'll do here?
Well, he's on a run of 3. He's now got the lead 8-5. It depends if he can cue it comfortably past the yellow ball. It's not a bad spin short angle. He doesn't have to catch a lot of the red. He can send the red sort of straight up and down, and then spin it back into the corner. He could even play position by trying to drive the red to the corner.
I think this shot, but I don't know if.
No, he's doing mine. He's just playing He's worried about fouling the yellow. I think is part of the problem. If he had plenty of room to cue it, I don't think he'd ever hesitate. No, he's just playing a short angle. He's going to drive the red to the opposite corner and just play 3 cushions with a lot of spin on the first rail. Oh, 2 rails first.
That's a beauty.
I didn't even see it. I did not even see it.
It's hard from this angle to see all the really, you know, appreciate all the options he has.
It's one reason why you see these players walk around the table many times and look at it from several different angles. Sometimes a shot doesn't even occur to them until they see it from a certain angle.
That's right. What do you think he'll do here?
You know, from the way he's walking around and looking at it, I think he's thinking about the tiki because it's sitting real good for the tiki, but he has to let the red ball loose, and he's got kisses galore.
I think the main problem about the tiki is too close to the red. Is too close to the, well, it will depend on the speed to keep it going all the way to the corner.
No, drawn back.
Might be a little jumpy.
Which, the tiki or the drawback?
The throwback.
Yeah, he certainly has. You can see how elevated the butt of his cue was. He certainly has to worry about jump. There are also shots out of the corner off the yellow.
2 rails first?
Well, I'm not sure how. What's he doing? Oh, he went.
Oh, I see.
That way.
Wanted to come back to the long rail.
Yeah, he wanted to masse it enough to get behind it and get 2 rails and then enough yellow to get back to the long rail. A good idea. That's a good idea. But it was very difficult. It was off angle. Similar to the one he just made. He made the 2 rail first shot. You remember just on the very previous shot.
Yeah. Let's see if he doesn't get any overconfident and loses concentration and lets Torres come back into the game.
I left a big fat cookie there. He left the second ball was as big as a house and no kiss. This could have been a little better, but it's really sitting extremely, extremely good.
You think he'll go for the standard 4 rail?
4 rails, and then just let the ball roll. He doesn't have, again, he doesn't have to do anything fancy. He doesn't have to overpower it. He does though.
He just feels more confident.
Yeah, I think that's probably what it is. He's more confident hitting it firmly. I personally would have hit that more softly. Just let the ball roll.
Me too. I think he's gonna go for the 3 rails because he has nice position. Since the red ball this way, might leave it somewhere.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, he's gonna play it left-handed. Oh, he played the tiki. Well, the first thing.
Again, with another one that we didn't see. It's a little hard to see those sometimes from this far away and funny angle to the table.
That's correct. Well, the main thing was to stay in the table, and there he is with a chance to win a set and come back into the game.
He's closed the gap. It's 9-8 now. He's on a run of 3.
I don't know what he's doing. He's probably going. You think he's going long? Oh yeah. That's nice.
Very pretty. He took a little English off. He took a little English off so it would go longer.
We're tied on 9 now.
Now we're tied at 9. If he'd put too much, if he'd spun the ball on that last shot, it would definitely not have gone as long because it shortens up off the short rail.
He's a little disappointed with the position he's getting.
I think he can just play a short angle off the red, can't he? A spin short angle. I think that's what he's looking at.
His white ball is a little bit like in the middle of the ocean, and he's probably thinking about the red ball, sending it this way, getting it into a kiss, but
that's what he's shooting off.
That's what he's shooting.
I don't think so.
Oh,
I think
actually he's going off the white.
I see. Oh, that's nice. That's very pretty.
That's a
very nice
shot.
solution. Very nice solution. No kiss that way.
Yeah, I think Danny is probably going to be not too happy with a shot he tried in his last inning. What do you think he's going to do here?
Well, Well, he is going to bank it. I would have thought
3 or 5?
3.
3. He's going for 3.
I cheated because I watched where he was aiming. I personally would have taken.
Beautifully.
I personally would have taken the 5-angle shot because it feels more natural to me. But he hit that absolutely perfectly. Well, so now he's ahead 11-9. Still only in the 4th inning.
With a nice position to keep it going and stay on the table, and as I say, just try to come back into the game.
He's certainly looking at the return off the 3rd rail for that short angle you just drew for us. It is sitting very good for that. It's a natural hit on the white, a natural angle to the corner. The white goes to the opposite corner for position, and he doesn't have to do anything fancy. On the other hand, it's a touch shot. It's a soft shot, and we noticed that he seems more confident when he hits it with power.
You might be a little worried about that white ball being that close to the end rail.
I don't see why. The angle to the corner is pretty natural.
Oh, he spinned it. Oh, that's nice.
Boy, that's gorgeous. Again, he shows that propensity for taking a shot that he can hit with pace rather than the finesse, delicate, slow shots.
He sure didn't want to baby that ball.
The run is now, I believe, 7. He's gone ahead 12-9. I'm not sure what he can do here. Can he play off the right side of red around the white and out of the corner? With the table playing a little short, that's not a bad return.
He might have this chance to spin off the corner, or the way that stroke this guy has, he might even end up throwing it this way. I'm not surprised, but
I don't think he wants to let the red ball loose that way. I'm not sure where the red ball goes. I was talking about just simply going off relatively thin off the rights. It looks like he might be doing what you say. He's going to draw straight back. He certainly looked at it, didn't he?
Yeah, he's very good at those draw shots. That's way.
Well, but can't he simply go off the right side of the red and around behind the white and come in this way?
I don't know. He sure doesn't feel comfortable with it. But this is it's gonna decide the set in this
It's
shot.
gonna decide the set. He's certainly going to take his time. There's also just the 4-railer off the left side of red to the end rail. There's no kiss that way. There's no safety either.
He doesn't want to commit the same mistake, and then he end up losing the set because of a shot, bad decision.
Well, he's certainly looking at what you suggested first, and that's a spin shot off the left side of white. It's a very narrow angle. Oh, I still don't know what he's doing. Is he going to draw straight back? Well, he took my shot, but he hit it poorly.
Yeah.
He didn't have to come anywhere near that close to the white, going around it. Nowhere near. He must have had 2 ball widths of room, and he just hit it badly.
He's disgusted with the results of his shot. Let's see what Sanchez got here.
Just a short angle.
Yeah.
This is the one almost like the one before. Now here I bet Sanchez hits it softer and tries to leave the red in the opposite, in the low corner. You remember Torres hit that 100 miles an hour?
Yeah.
And drove the red all the way back to the other end? Well, so he couldn't keep it in the corner. I thought maybe he could hit it a little thinner and keep the red from going that far. But he has some shots.
Do you think he's gonna go 10 on the left side of the red ball this way?
If he's confident enough to get that hit, it's a nice pattern because there's no kiss, and the red ball stays free where he can get at it. So it's a pretty thin hit.
Yeah.
It's a pretty thin hit. but it looks like he hit it extremely well. Everything's wide open.
What did he end up with?
He's closed the gap on Torres. Torres had taken a 12-9 lead. Sanchez is now back to being within one. Here we are in just the 5th inning again.
My goodness, ain't that beautiful?
I guess it's just a short angle. There's no kiss in it. The yellow doesn't go to a good position, and he just missed it short. If you want my opinion, he hit it fat. I don't think he meant to hit it that full. You see where the yellow wound up? If he hits it thinner, he gets a better position on the yellow.
Yeah, I'll go more
toward the corner.
Yeah, close to that long rail too.
And closer to the long rail.
Well, let's see if Torres can come back into the game here.
Well, he's ahead, but you mean into the whole match.
Yeah.
He needs sets now. He needs to be thinking seriously about sets. Well, here's another one of those off either side of either ball shots. I don't know what he's doing. I don't. No, he's
going for the 3 rails.
Yeah, where's the kiss? How does he get rid of that kiss?
I think he's gonna spin it off. He's gonna spin it off.
No, there are kisses all over the place. I don't know. He has to cut it. I don't know. I don't see how he gets rid of the kiss. Well, we'll see what happens. But again, he's got off either side of either ball.
That's correct.
I think off the left side of white is the right shot. There's no kiss. The white doesn't go anyplace very good. Probably heads toward the center of the long rail, but the shot's natural. He doesn't have to do anything fancy. You just roll the ball. There he goes. That's what he's. Yeah. Well, we'll see. He might power this and go 5 rails. No, he just went. He went 3, and he missed it short.
It looked short, and he went short.
But he hit it with pace, you see, to try to keep the white from staying. He might have even been thinking in terms of that position of driving the white 5 rails into the corner.
I don't know. I think he had more control. He had hit it slow, not that hard. That is.
He got another scrambled egg safety. Well, maybe, or maybe not. Maybe he really wanted to drive the white all the way down to that end. Cross table, I'm sure, with the spin. A long way from being easy. There should be no kiss, though.
Wow.
The way he hit that good. Oh, how unfortunate. He hit that about as good as any human being could, and missed it by a whisker. Well, here we are again on the long diagonal with the cue ball in the middle. Oh no, I'm sorry. I was looking at the wrong. I'm looking at the wrong cue ball.
I think if he can get away from the kiss, he'll go this way.
I agree, and there should be no kiss. I think he can drive the white pretty much straight up and down the table. Oh, maybe. I think maybe. I think straight up and down. I think if he cuts it, he's asking for trouble on that kiss. We just changed tapes there.
I think Sanchez here is. I don't know. I don't think he has too many options here.
Well, he's starting with a chorizo. I have no idea what he's doing.
He's gonna spin it off.
Out of the corner?
Uh-huh.
Just 3 cushions, draw it back to the long rail?
Well, I think
we'll never know.
He was going 5, I think.
We'll never know.
Oh.
It would have been interesting to see what they'd done there if, in fact, that cue ball had completed the carom. I personally would have called a foul.
You think it was a double hit in the miscue?
I think he hit it with his ferrule.
Huh.
Short angle. Now, there, see, he can shoot those delicate shots. I'll accept he missed it.
Oh,
No, he didn't. My mistake. Again, I couldn't quite see the angle. So he can shoot it with finesse, just a nice soft touch.
He needs
well, now he's in good shape. Now he's opened them up. Now he's got lots of shots.
He needs 2 or 3. I'm not sure about that score. I think he needs 3. He has a good shot here. Just standard 3 rails off the red.
Just oh, he got it. He got lucky. No, he didn't get lucky. He hit it fat. There's no question he hit it fat.
Yeah, that's why he almost got the kiss.
There's no reason to get that kiss. He just simply hit the ball fat.
He's in trouble now, I think.
I agree. I think now he's in trouble. That's a sign of some nervousness, and he's in trouble.
And it's the same story happened twice. He's leading, and give up the table, having a makeable shot, and ended up losing those sets.
That's pretty standard 3-railer come in long. There the yellow's gone. He took real good care of that kiss. Bingo.
And look what he's got.
Playing for 3. This looks. I mean, he has lots of shots. Not either side of either ball, but he has a lot of choices here. He'll just shoot the natural. What I can't tell is whether he wants to drive the yellow or cut the yellow. If he can cut it, he can play it 4 rails, and then there's no kiss at all.
I think
it looks like he's driving it.
On the outside of the.
Oh, I think that's a mistake. I think that's a mistake.
Well, he made it.
He sure did. He shot that with confidence too. I just think it's asking for trouble to try to have to judge that slide off the 3rd rail.
Yeah.
Just adds a complication I don't think was necessary. I bet he goes for safety here. I can't believe he's going to shoot off the red. I just cannot. He's got to go thin off the yellow and then another drop in. He can either go 3 rails or 4 rails.
Yeah, it'll be too kissy off the red anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
He has position, safety.
So how do you like it? You like it really thin,
thin,
or hit it with a little pace and come in shorter and play it on 3?
Oh, real thin.
It's still going. It's still on 3, and it might be short. Is there enough
slide?
It is
short.
He's got to be mad at himself about that. I think he probably hit it fat again. I can't believe he wanted to bring the yellow down with him.
No way. He didn't mean to do that.
Well, now we're in the 8th inning. They slowed down a little bit. They're still averaging over 1.5. Tied at 13. Sanchez leads 2-0. Well, is this our artistic friend? Well, this isn't really artistic. The ball's sitting pretty good. That's a pretty straightforward shot. 3-cushion, double the rail.
Major has a nice stroke for doing
well, here we go. Here's Torres. Here's his out shot. This is a big shot. He does have kisses. If he can play it off the red,
he's going off.
Oh, if he could play it off the red 5 rails, then there's definitely not. Where does he get rid of the kiss? He hits it straight into the corner.
And spin. He uses a spin.
Is there enough? Is there enough spin? He needs a lot of spin. And look at that spurt. What a beautiful shot. That's gorgeous. That's a extremely nice. So there's the set to Torres, a nice out, very pretty out.
Oh boy.
And Torres will be breaking the 4th set. The next table over has Torbjörn Blomdahl, the #1 rated player in the world, and to many people's way of thinking, the best 3-cushion player ever. playing against an extremely young Dutch player, Jean van Erp, who won the Dutch Junior Championship a couple of years ago. I can't see the score over there right now, the set score. We thought it was 1-1 early. Okay, here we go. Break shot for Torres in the fourth set. See, he's playing end rail, end rail. They're all playing. I think that's intentional.
Yeah, I think he was just trying to make sure he scores the break.
Well, but I think it's intentional. You see the position. You know that.
Yeah,
that's the other way to play position, is drive the red 2 rails to that corner.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But basically, make sure he scores the point with.
No idea.
Oh,
a feather hit. What a hit!
Oh.
And another feather hit. Well, that is a. He apologizes. He didn't intend it to hit quite so thin on either ball,
No.
but it had to be a very thin hit on the first ball to begin with. There's the red stuck in the corner. This is those things that can lead to tremendous defensive battles. Nobody will ever shoot off the red. They don't want to take it out of the corner, and they'll hit it soft enough that they'll never knock it out coming back. This is just pure defense.
Yeah.
There's nothing. It's a very low percentage shot. Well,
hey,
he made it.
Yeah, players of this caliber won't be missing that much, believe me. Let's see what he's got here.
Can he go so thin off the red that he gets long? Yeah, that's what he's looking at. On the +2. That'd have to be a very thin hit on the red to go for +2.
One of those Sun League standard shots. I remember he used to play that a lot, that even European players start considering it as a good shot because of the position. But I think he has, I don't know.
Well,
He's gonna go for it.
Is he gonna? It looks like he's jacked up. He has to draw it. He has to draw it to length. Oh, he's gonna go for it. That's pretty.
Oh, he just hit it beautifully.
The beginner player just doesn't realize that how much you can make the draw affect that angle off the first rail. And he hits the red thin, the end rail, and starts to head toward the long rail, and the draw takes over and sucks it back down table, and he gets much more length off it. But he hit it perfect with confidence.
Torres is in a good start off that fourth set and might be coming alive in the match.
This looks pretty good.
Yes,
right on the button. Didn't that look like it came awfully short though? I thought he was going to hit it full in the face, and he wound up hitting it pretty thin.
Yeah. I think he might have tried to hit it a little bit thinner than that, but he had plenty.
Well, I mean, there are shots off either side of either ball. I'm not sure what he's doing.
He's going off the
white.
Off the white.
Yeah, that's the shot I would.
Oh, he went short. Awfully short.
He sort of rushed that. I think he'd been better off spending a little more time looking at it.
Yeah, sometimes he seems a little desperate, like trying to shoot you as soon as he can.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, one can't be too disappointed with getting 5 in the first inning, but he certainly had an opportunity for even more.
Yeah.
This looks fairly straightforward. Come in short. Doesn't have to do anything fancy. Doesn't have to overpower the ball. That's looking very good. Very good. But you can see how there's not a lot of slide.
No, he just backed up almost evenly with the angle that he came into the long rail.
But he would have played it with very little English, so the ball's rolling. You know, it's the spin that makes it slide, and that didn't have much spin on it. It was a pretty flat ball.
Yeah, that ball.
I don't know what to shoot here. I don't like anything. It's possible he can try to follow the same pattern he just followed. Possibly even rail first, and then railed and flat along the end rail.
Yeah, I think that's what he's going for. Oh. Oh.
He caught it. He did. He hit it. He hit the ball.
Sanchez, 1.
Oh dear. Oh dear. He hit the ball. I don't know what to do about this.
Yeah.
He feathered the ball, and the referee said no.
Yeah, the referee
said no. I don't know what they're going to do here.
No.
The referees are allowed to confer, and if the consulting referees saw it.
Yeah, I think even Torres, the opponent, saw the shot. So
Torres is frozen in his seat because I'm sure he saw it. He actually was sitting in the perfect place to see it. He could see the angle.
Yeah, actually he was in the proper position to see if the shot made or not.
I've never seen this happen before. I don't know what to do.
Actually, I've seen it, and I seen even players that they call the shot that it made, and even the player will say, no, I didn't make it, because everybody can have a mistake. But I think the best way will be if Torres saw the shot, to let him on the table. But
oh, this is not a good situation. I mean, I think nearly everyone in the arena is convinced that the referee made an error. It was a feather hit. It was a very, very thin hit. The yellow didn't move, but I think the white definitely brushed the yellow. You think so too, Carlos?
Actually, I didn't see it. I wasn't putting that much attention on the target, so I didn't see the ball move, but I didn't see it not make either. So I just wasn't putting attention.
We have a replay of that, and then we'll have a look at it and see if we can tell. Well, in any case, Torres has relented and come to the table and is going to shoot. He was going to refuse to shoot because he was, as I say, he was right on line where he could see it. He could see whether the white ball deflected, and
Sanchez is not happy about it.
If I were in his position, I wouldn't be either. Looks like just a thin hit off the white and 3 rails. Kiss, 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 kiss. I think he hit that fat. Here's a replay of that previous shot. Let's see if we can see whether or not it hits. Slow motion. There's the end rail. Now, does it brush the yellow or does it not? Boy, that angle, it's very hard to tell. That angle, it's very hard to tell. Well, in any case, here's Sanchez back at the table. Let's see if he can brush that off. He just missed that one. I don't think there's any question about that. He came very close, but he just missed it.
Yeah, actually, the only one that had the best angle to see it, it was him, because he was right on top of the play.
Sanchez himself.
Yeah, Sanchez. And
I honestly didn't see whether the referee was misplaced or coded.
He was close.
I mean, it's an unfortunate situation, but the referee really must be the ultimate authority. What the referee calls has to be what the players go by. They can't. It doesn't do the sport any good for them to
change the calls.
Oh no! I'm saying for the players to refuse to go by what the referee did call. If one of the assistant referees had seen it very clearly, the referees are allowed to change the call. It's unusual that it would happen, but if one of the consulting referees had seen clearly that it was a mistaken call, they could have advised him to change it.
Yeah, and I think if they were sure, if they change and if they change it, I think that's good. Because that game we shouldn't be won or lost because of a mistake.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. It's hard to tell. Well, he's chosen to bank this. It looks like he's just going 3 cushions. And very good.
He made it.
That's only, I think, the second time he's chosen to bank with the balls close to one another in the middle of the table. He's hit them both absolutely perfectly. I don't know. This is a little off angle.
This is going real thin.
I guess it's he can hit that thin enough that there's no kiss. Very nice solution. Instead of going 3, he hits it thinner and goes 5. That's a very nice solution.
What do you think he's gonna do here?
I think this is just a natural off the yellow. It's easy to get it long enough.
He's trying to make sure.
I don't know what he's pointing at there. That can't be his. He certainly doesn't want to go.
Oh,
he certainly doesn't want to go 4 rails.
I think he will.
Oh well. Oh,
yeah.
Yes, he does. Yeah, I'm sorry. I was looking at it wrong. Well, there was that big fat kiss.
Oh, let's see if Sanchez can forget about that and just play the game.
Despite his young age, I think he's seasoned enough that he can get that out of his mind and just go back to play. He's a long way from having had it cost him the set, although he is now well behind 8-1. What do you think here? Defense first?
I think he's gonna go.
Oh, he's going? Oh, I can't tell what he's doing. He is going for it. He's going to try to bury it in the corner and stretch it. He's going to try to bury it in the corner and stretch it. Wow, what a beautiful shot. Now that's confidence. I mean, he just stroked that ball with confidence and went for the shot. He had plenty of opportunities simply to play safe. Duck.
Yeah.
Well, now he's not in bad shape at all. Now he's got the balls open. The Reds not in a bad spot. This sort of a two-way shot here, don't you think? He hit hard enough to go 5. Yeah. See, he hits it hard enough to go 5. Yeah. If he'd missed it, he would have had a real good chance to make it on 5. I think that's the reason for the pace.
Yeah. Let's see what he's got here.
6 rails coming short.
Off the red on the right side?
Off the red.
This way.
Right. And 6 or 7. Yeah, exactly. Now, there shouldn't be a kiss. He should, you know, the red will go over to the long rail and then back toward the corner where he's standing. Should be out of the way. Well, now we'll see what the backup does. I still don't know if it's going to score. I still don't know. Yeah, right in the face. That's that backup on the 6th and 7th rails that's so hard to judge sometimes.
Yeah.
But he hit it absolutely perfectly. Well, now he's got to run a 3. Closed it to 8-4.
Here's the 3rd inning. Do you think he's just going to drop it behind the red one?
It's a little hard for me to see the angle. If he can hit the yellow really thin, yeah, I think he's going to just hit the yellow really thin and drop it in behind the red. I mentioned earlier, it's one of his favorite shots, and he's very, very good at it. You can see how little room he has for error on this. And
look at the position. And look at the position.
Yeah. Isn't that pretty? He's the only player I know who really seems to like that shot, who goes for it very, very frequently. But I have no idea what he has here. I don't know what he's even looking at. I don't see anything off the red. What in the world is he looking at first? There are kisses galore off the yellow. Just kisses galore. Can he possibly be looking to double the... Is he possibly looking to double the long rail off red? I'm not sure. I don't see what he's doing. Yeah, that's what he's doing. Isn't that pretty?
Oh.
That's not really a lucky shot. It isn't like he got kissed in.
No.
Even if he knows the ball's going there, he knows that he's likely to win the race. Yeah. I can't call that a lucky shot or a scratch or a Zappo or anything like that. I have to think of that as that's just an excellent shot.
Torres will call it a chimba. Chimba.
That's not an expression I've heard. What does it mean?
It means like scratch.
Similar to Zappo?
Yeah, Zappo will be a Mexican expression and chimba will be a clone. Let's see, is Massin here.
Massin, yeah. Hit it good. Hit it real good. Hit it perfect. And look at the position here. Isn't that wonderful?
I know he's back in the game.
Yeah, he certainly shrugged off that that call that he questioned. It's just a +2. You think he just played +2?
Yeah. He's coming off short.
Oh yeah, of course. The short is the natural. But
let's see what he does with that.
It's a nice big ball. Yeah, see here he is dropping in it. Even a oh. Now that he's got to be upset about. See, that's the short. That's the shortness. Some of the players have been saying they think the tables play short, and that looked like a short roll to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought he'd hit it awfully good from at the outset.
He was pretty sure he was going to make that.
Well, and he had a big target. You know, he didn't have to be anywhere near that short. He could have gone all the way to the corner, and he'd still have made it.
Yeah, with that speed.
With that speed, it wouldn't have backed up. I mean, he had at least a diamond to shoot for on the third rail.
That's right.
And he missed his prime point by half a diamond.
Unusual on him.
I have no idea what he's doing here. I have no idea what he's doing.
Probably trying to double the rail.
Well, now that he's having a second look at it, maybe we have time to draw it.
Oh no, he's
he's
probably trying to go this way.
And then short rail second.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
But
it has to be what he was looking at. I don't know what he's looking at. I have no idea. Can he play a tiki?
No, yes.
Well, he can. We'll see. I think that's what he's looking at. No, he's not. He still hasn't decided what he's going to shoot. Why can't he play the tiki? It spreads too much, comes out too far?
No, I think it'll be even hard just to get back, to come back to the long rail.
That I think is easy. I think it's easy to get back to the short rail.
I don't know, maybe.
No, I'm talking about on the short rail. A tiki on the short rail. He hits the short rail first, and then the red.
Oh, you mean here?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well.
Yeah.
Yeah, draw that one. I like that tiki. He might not have seen it. If you were thinking of a tiki on the long rail, yes, that would be very difficult. But he's going to tiki on the short rail. I think that's pretty natural, don't you?
Yeah, I know.
Just high ball.
I think he's trying to go for a bank, just 3 rails first.
I don't like it.
I don't need the angle on.
Well, it's a very bad face. He has very little of the white ball to hit. He has to hit the white ball really quite thin. Anywhere near half ball, he misses the shot. That's what he's going to do. So he's going to...
Actually, he ain't that of a bad face because he...
We'll see. We'll see what happens. I predict he'll hit half of the white ball and go straight to the long rail and miss the red by a couple ball widths. We'll never know. He surely wasn't playing to go through the ball. He was trying to hit it thin.
Okay, with the game, on the fourth set, Sanchez leading 2-1 with a score 8-7 in favor of Torres. Sanchez is on the table. I think he's facing the same problems that the Torres had.
Yeah, exactly. He's got no face for a bank. The red's too far from either rail for a good tiki.
No, he's gonna go to the tiki, but going 2 rails first.
I guess that is what he's going to do. He's going to play the tiki, long rail, short rail, red ball in the corner.
Just cross table.
He's putting some English on it. And then a tiki.
No.
He was trying to hit the yellow ball.
Yeah.
That's not a bad idea, though. It's amazing when you get all 3 balls down in the short table, how many different possibilities there are and how moving one ball just a little bit changes what's possible and what isn't. So here we are again, all 3 balls in the short table.
You think he's going to draw back around the table after red?
That's certainly a shot. That's certainly one of the shots, and he has the stroke for it. And with the white as small as it is, he doesn't have to worry too much about the kiss. He can cut the red away from the rail ever so slightly to avoid the kiss.
Yeah.
It's just that there might be better shots. There might be a shot off. There might be a short angle off the white.
Cross table.
And now it looks like he's looking at 2 rails first, off the right, 2 rails first, and then the red. That's got to be what he's looking at there. Or is he trying to decide where to drive the red, where to drive the...
Oh, he's going for 2 rails first. Oh, he missed it. He didn't put that much English.
Well, it was sitting difficult because he had to put English on it. He couldn't just roll the ball. If he can see past the red to the corner, then he can just pretty much roll the ball. He had to try to spin it a little, and he didn't spin it enough.
Do you think he's gonna go for a tiki?
That is definitely a possibility. It's not a shot that I would choose, but maybe he will. I think that's a good observation. Well, he's going to have to shoot something.
Yeah, he's gonna go out. He's gonna go off the red on the right side.
Where does the red go then? How does he get out of the kiss with the red ball? Looks like the red ball wants to go 2 rails into the yellow.
He's gonna spin it off the yellow. Just 3 rails.
Just 3 rails. Safety first. And I bet he hits it relatively full to get it down table. See? How did he hit it? Oh, no. That looks like a short roll again.
Yeah.
But safety first.
Yeah.
No question that's what was primary in his mind.
Yeah, actually, the way with that much spin, he has a good chance to score. He has a good chance to play safety, and probably end up with a good position if he makes it. So that was his best shot. Let's see what Torres does here to get back into the game.
Well, they're still doing extremely well in terms of average. We're only in the 6th inning. This is a little slower than the previous games have been, but it's 8-7 in the 6th inning. It could still turn into a defensive struggle, but so far it's been mostly offense. I don't know what he's doing. Just 3 cushions up and down, or is he spinning it around the table? Spinning it around the table. That's very tough to be accurate with that shot.
Yeah.
And again, he didn't have a huge target. The face was pretty good, but it was a small target. I think that's very difficult to be accurate. Alan, he's sold out. He's got a big... Sanchez is a big, fat cookie here. The red isn't gigantic, but it's large. And, oh, maybe there is a kiss, though.
No.
Can he hit it full enough to drive it toward the corner?
So. Yeah.
If he can drive it toward the corner, then there's no kiss. If he has, see, he came pretty close to it, but he hit it right. Oh, it's a little unfortunate that he got trapped behind the red. And there's another chorizo.
Let's see. You think he's gonna go this way?
If he can catch enough of the red to drive it down fairly close to the yellow and into the short rail, he can beat the kiss. And then, oh, you're absolutely right. He played it with a little reverse. It's excellent. It's very, very nice. See, now that didn't look short. You know, sometimes those shots come in, seem to drift a little into the short rail, but that one didn't.
Yeah, that'll be the side to miss it for me. Not for him.
That's where, yeah, I think that's where most, if they're going to miss it, they're going to miss it short.
Yeah.
Well, he's hit that very well. So Sanchez has now taken the lead 9-8. He's at the table. He has shots. I'm not sure what he's doing. He's playing off the short rail.
He's going ticky.
Oh, he had a ticky. I didn't realize the ticky was there. It's from where we are. It's hard to see how far the ball is off that near short rail. Drop in again. Short angle again. After what happened on that, I mean the +2.
The plus.
After what happened to him on that last +2, he might not be so anxious to shoot it.
Yeah, he came up to.
And
short.
I doubt he'll play a drop in slow up to his opponent's cue ball. If he's going to play slow, it's going to be up to the red. And he's going to go for the +2, but I bet he hits it with pace this time.
Yeah, that's his best shot.
But it's a big target. He's got at least a diamond on the third rail to play with.
Yeah.
At least, maybe a diamond and a half. And I don't see a kiss. I just simply, he's going to hit it moderately full. There's just no kiss. See, this time he cinched it.
Oh yeah, he made sure he was.
But that was a good shot. I mean, again, just what we were saying. He could take care of the kiss, and he had a big target to shoot at.
He needs 4 more points to close the match.
I'd say he's a heavy favorite at this stage, and he's shooting with confidence. And I don't know. Is he just going to simply go for that thin hit 3-railer?
Yeah, that's his best shot.
It's a lovely shot. It's just that. Well, maybe there's some safety involved, but I mean, it's delicate. He's got to hit it really good, and he didn't. And he didn't hit it good at all. He missed that by a couple of ball widths. And I mean, it isn't a cookie, but he certainly didn't play any safety. There are shots here. Well, it's a funny position. It's kissy off both balls. Yeah. I don't know what he's going to do. At first, I thought it looked like he was going to have shots, but now it's kissy off both balls.
He's going to drop it.
I can't tell. I guess he is. He's going to drop. I can't tell what he's doing. Well, that's what he did. And of course, he hits it with enough pace.
Yeah, to go back.
To go back to the other end of the table. He's certainly not. He doesn't want to play easy up to the white. And now what is he given? Oh, I don't see much here. You know, if the red was a little farther down and a little closer to the rail, he could play the shot that's on our tickets. Carlos, you know the one I'm talking about?
What is it?
If the red were a little farther down and a little bit closer to the rail, he could go end rail first, red ball with extreme reverse English. You know what I'm saying? Well, here, let me draw it. In the position he's in right now, it would be very difficult. But the shot is like this.
Oh, I know what you mean now.
You can just play it with high right English.
Yeah. Well, I think they were removing that.
Yeah, a hair or a chalk mark on the cue ball.
Yeah.
They have a little semicircular weighted device to mark the exact place of the cue ball, and then they clean it. Can he possibly be looking at that shot we just discussed? It would be very difficult. It's certainly makeable, but it would be very difficult with both object balls this far from the rail. No, he's playing red ball first. He's playing some kind. He can't be playing the ticky. No, I don't think so.
Wait.
How in the world could he? How did he think he was going to get out of that kiss?
I don't know. So I'm trying to get it fuller.
He had very little choice on where to hit it. I have no idea how he thought he was going to get out of that kiss.
What do you think Torres is going to do here?
It's a little. It's hard. Yeah, that certainly is a possibility. The 4-railer is on, and there shouldn't be a kiss. But he could also double the rail. The red's out in the middle of nowhere, which makes that tough. But he could double the rail. He could also play off the red. I don't know.
Off the red will be too kissy. Will be kiss problem.
Well, he's having as much trouble with it as we are. There's a little kiss problem with the four-railer. I don't know. It certainly looks like what he's playing, unless he's going to draw the ball and come in short. No, he played the four-railer. He got away from that kiss. You see how close? You see how close he came to that kiss, though?
He still needed a little bit more ball, so it was going to be even more kissy.
Well, he just barely missed that. I thought maybe we were going to have another argument. I didn't see it wiggle, but if Torres had thought it had, we might have had another argument. I sure hope not, too.
Let's see
now,
what
Sanchez needs 4 to win the match. He's got some cross-table dropping kinds of things, but they're kisses all over the place. So he hasn't much choice about where to hit the yellow. He's got to drive it. Well, he can cut it that way. That makes the shot tough. Tougher to control than if he plays it straight down the rail. Safety first.
Well, he didn't have many options, so he has to go for the safest one. And I think that's gonna be one of Torres' options too.
Is what, safety?
Yeah.
Or do you mean? I mean, this looks like a fairly good ticky, doesn't it?
Well,
this doesn't look like. It looks like maybe he could beat the kiss. I don't know what he's doing. Ah, a short angle the long way, a cross table the long way.
Table. I don't.
Well, he hit it fat, obviously, because he was going to miss it by quite a ways. I couldn't see where the kiss was going to be. Well, this is no picnic. With both object balls near the rail, that reduces his target and reduces his options. You know, he can't go off. He doesn't have as many choices. What do you see here, Carlos? I don't see anything.
I don't know.
How about draw? Full draw off the yellow. Into the long rail and then spin it back. That's another thing that Sanchez is very good at. He does very well with that.
I think he might drop it. I think he might go this way.
That's not a bad shot. It looks kissy to me. I can't quite tell.
I think his best option is. Oh no,
I can't tell. Well, we'll see. He might draw the ball. I think he can get off the rail. No, what's he doing? You doing your shot? I don't know what he's doing. It doesn't look like he's going to draw it though.
Let's see.
Ooh.
I think it was the rails only.
Oh, was it? Oh, yeah. I think you're right. It was only 2 rails.
Well, it was just going to be a start from another argument.
Yeah, that would have been another dandy argument.
Oh, no. Okay. Let's see Torres' options here.
I still haven't figured out what I think he can do. Okay, so I guess there's no kiss on the reverse, right? He can shoot a reverse shot, spin it like, that kiss. Oh, that's unfortunate.
That's unpredictable.
Unpredictable and unfortunate because he was right on the ball. And look what he's given up. Oh boy, what a big fat one. There's another watermelon in the corner.
Yeah, I think Sanchez has a good chance to wrap this up.
Yeah, he has a good chance to wrap it up because he can do a lot of things with the yellow ball. He's almost certain to score, and it doesn't take much to bump the red into a good place.
Yeah, look where the yellow one. Oh, he ended up behind it.
It doesn't matter. He put the yellow now he's got a yellow watermelon in the other corner, and no kiss off the red. Right, a thin hit off the red. There's no kiss.
He has kiss if he goes thin. He's gotta grab a little chunk of ball and put a little hold up on it.
Well, let's see. Well, let's see. See,
oh,
that,
hit it just
see,
thin.
I said thin. A big fat one.
Right in the money.
Two, run of two, playing for two.
What do you think he's gonna do here?
I don't know. Do you remember that shot that Blomdahl made, where he played this with draw to make it come real short out of the corner? He's playing the short angle. He's just going to roll the ball. Oh, what a good hit! Oh my, that's pretty. Playing for one.
That was a shot to win the match.
That's a shot to win the match. And here's a nice big fat one. He can just hit the yellow thin and come in short again, right?
Yeah, he just gotta decide what exactly to do with the yellow one.
He's not hitting it so thin that it'll still be there. It'll be back where the white is by the time he gets it back up to this end. He's got to be, yeah, exactly. He's gonna, but they'll be. See? Oh, now there is this kiss. Oh, don't tell me it's gonna back up this time.
Yep.
Oh my, that's beautiful. Well, congratulations, Daniel Sanchez. Well, so that's it. Daniel Sanchez has won. He's won the third set 15-8. Wins the match 3-1, and not a lot of innings. I want to thank you, Carlos, for being up here in the booth with me, and thank all the viewers. For more great videos or for a free catalog, call AccuStats at 1-800-828-0397.